From making a room that will drive your friends crazy to making them fall into the void, these are 23 ways to prank your friends and ruin your friendship.
Place a lectern in your friend's house, wire it to a redstone comparator, and connect it to a redstone contraption under their home. Then, write a book about an angry lectern in the story. As your friend delves deeper into the book, the lectern in the story becomes increasingly agitated, warning them not to turn to the last page. And if they do, well, they have a surprise waiting for them.
If you want to have some fun with a friend who's been boasting about their building skills, here's a playful way to challenge them. Fortunately, Minecraft doesn't have zoning laws, so you can devalue their elegant house by constructing the complete opposite right next to it. Just create a mishmash of dirt pillars and various random objects next door. It'll be interesting to view out their windows, but remember, be a good sport and make sure they don't remove it without your consent. That would be griefing after all.
Minecraft's sound effects are impressive, and sometimes they're overlooked, so why not make a noise machine near your friend's house? With observers, it's easy to build. Even if you're not a redstone expert, you can create quite the racket for your friend. Just be aware, this prank might make them not hear their mom's call to come to dinner, and we all know how that ends up.
Trapping your friend in Minecraft can be fun, but it's usually easy to escape. However, you can really baffle them by using an infinity room. Place blank white maps and item frames with bright glow sources. Your friend will have no clue which way they're walking or looking. This will surely give them a surprise when they log back on, even though it's possible to break out. Wait, where did I place the exit?
If your friend's AFK, even for a brief moment, here's a playful trick. Quickly stack scaffolding as high as you'd like. The higher, the better. Attach a fishing rod to the scaffolding, climb up, and right-click. This will reel them to the tower. If you manage to get to the very top, you can elevate them to a considerable height. Wait for them to return from their AFK session, then simply remove the bottom block and just enjoy the moment.
Some Minecraft pranks don't involve respawning, but they can be even trickier. Try spamming thousands of saplings around your friend's house. It's a small investment of your time, but will take them hours to clean up. As the saplings grow into solid masses of trees, their house will disappear, leaving them utterly confused. Cleaning this up could take hours, and they won't even know who did it. And what's best, it's good for the planet.
To prank your friend, visit their house and grab a bunch of scaffolding. Go all the way to the build height directly above their house, then ascend to the top of the scaffolding. Encase a single block of lava in a few blocks, and wait for your friend to return. Curiosity is likely to get the better of them, and they'll hit the bottom scaffolding. Then watch as they panic, trying to figure out how to prevent a massive lava pillar from burning their house.
If you live near your friend and enjoy pulling pranks, consider setting up a minecart transportation system that runs directly beneath your neighbor's house. Ensure the rails cover the space beneath your friend's flooring. This way, you can create a prank that involves their in-game character meeting an untimely end, and then you can send in a hopper minecart to collect their items. However, the less neighborly part is that you won't be returning those items to them. My precious.
Here's a devious Minecraft trap that's entirely invisible. As soon as someone steps on the floor, it opens up, leading to their doom. You can achieve this with a skulk sensor. Alternatively, you can simply wait for your friend to step on their floor, which will make enough noise to trigger the trap when they least expect it.
Want to prank your friend with their dog? Don't worry, we won't kill it yet. This time, we'll just hide their dog and put an identical one in its place. Having the same color collar and name tag, the friend won't notice it isn't his. The twist is, your friend can't right-click to make it stop sitting, which can be quite frustrating for them. To add another layer to this prank, we can even punch the friend, making their supposed man's best friend turn against them. Go, Fluffy, bite his ankle.
Here's a snow block, here's a powdered snow block, and here's a powdered snow block death trap. Carves designed this in a way that even if we bounce a player up and down on the slime block like so, they can't mine fast enough to escape the snowy situation. Even an enchanted netherite shovel can't do the trick. It's that bad. To make it even more diabolical, adding blocks like crafting tables and furnaces around the perimeter prevents them from right-clicking to escape.
If your friend uses cobblestone in their paths, here's the perfect way to drive them crazy. Set up a cobblestone generator with pistons right underneath the one cobblestone block. At regular intervals, it'll pop up a new cobblestone block from the floor. When your friend walks by, they'll get confused and break it, only to find the same block back the next day, since they usually just break the top block and don't look underneath. This prank is great for making your friends question their sanity.
Where did Moggy get that armor from? Well guys, if you're envious of your friend's impressive armor, but not quite ready to resort to stealing, there is another way to make it vanish. Literally, the Curse of Vanishing is your solution. By adding one of these cursed books to each piece of their armor, you'll practically ensure they won't wear it out anymore. With the risk of the armor disappearing upon death, even the best netherite gear can suddenly seem worthless. The best part part is that even if the armor does vanish, it's not your fault. You were just experimenting with a new enchantment. They can't blame you for that.
This armor stand setup could be deadly. Here's why. If we stack several of these statues into a pit like this, any friend who falls in won't be able to break through them quickly enough to escape. Plus, since we can place multiple stands in the same spot, even if they manage to break one, there will still be many more to deal with before they can break out. And once they're trapped, our dispensers can take care of the rest. Wanna fly near my base with an elytra? Well, something interesting happens. How is this triggered? Well, it might sound a bit silly, but we have a cow positioned on top of a pressure plate in unloaded chunks. When a player flies nearby, the cow steps off the pressure plate and the rest is history.
Do not trust this boat. Despite its innocent appearance, one little bump and, well, you can see what happens. To execute it, we set up a dispenser to continuously place a double chest's worth of boats in the water. Then, we break the setup and wait for an unsuspecting person to accidentally bump or hop into the boats, causing a chaotic mess.
Inventory management is a common task in Minecraft, and your friend will be in for a surprise when they realize they can't pick up any items, even though it looks like they have empty slots. While they were AFK, you decided to fill their inventory with these named light gray stained glass panes. These panes not only have a lengthy name, but also create the illusion of empty slots while actually occupying them. I just love exploiting Minecraft features.
The best place to set a trap is where you'd least expect it, like on your own ladder. After seeing this, I'll definitely rethink things. The setup is quite straightforward, but the execution is brilliant. The concept is that the unsuspecting victim climbs up their ladder, lifts the trapdoor to the exit, and that action triggers a piston to shift the wall, breaking all of their ladders. After that, they're dropped into a hazard like lava, TNT, or something else to seal their fate. No, Moggy, wait!
Pranks in Minecraft are a lot easier than in real life, but there can be some overlap between the two. This prank is a perfect blend of both. In the real world, we might place a cup of water on top of a door, but here in Minecraft, we use TNT instead. By aligning the minecarts along a chest and carefully balancing them just right, they stay steady until someone comes along. When the unsuspecting person opens the door to enter, they'll knock the minecarts into the powered rail, and the explosion follows.
Falling into the void is never a pleasant experience, and that's especially true in the end. However, in the overworld, it's a different story. Breaking all that bedrock takes time and dedication, and you really need to have a strong grudge to pull it off. But picture the look on your friend's face when they unexpectedly fall into the void, losing all of their items. Mogi, you're so easy to prank.
If your friend has been bragging about their new fully enchanted netherite armor, it can get pretty annoying, especially if you're still trying to collect the necessary materials. Shut up, Pablo! To level the playing field a bit, how about setting up a helmet-breaking trap? It turns out that if you arrange anvils like this and make them drop into a bubble steam elevator, the game treats it as if they're falling from a great height after enough time falling. Fortunately for us, this will inflict significant damage on your friend's helmet, perhaps making them brag less next time. This'll make you learn.
Obtaining a full set of netherite tools in Minecraft can be quite the time-consuming and luck-dependent task. However, if your friend has a spare set of those valuable tools just sitting around, it's a shame not to put them to good use. You can employ a simple and cost-effective solution to make the most of them. Enchanted stone tools closely resemble their netherite counterparts, especially when viewed from the inventory screen. By creating decoy tools and swapping them in for your friend's real netherite tools, especially if you name them the same way as your previous pickaxe, this should work well, provided your friend doesn't have any advanced tooltips enabled.